What's up, guys? What's up? All right. So I talked about this stock this morning. I said it was on a rip. I said that it was squeezing, and I was right. I was right. It was looking like a squeeze, so I announced that this was squeezing. So what happened, and what's still happening? Um, as you see earlier, I was up. I think my profit was almost $100 or something like that. I don't remember because I've been busy, so I can't. I'm not really keeping track of this too much, but I know it's still running. And at one point, it got up to $2.08, and that was that. Yeah, I remember around lunchtime, around noon. A lot of times in the stock market, people take breaks around noon, right? So they leave the market, and most people expect the market is going to cool off and it's going to just start um, uh, going sideways, like the market just kind of cool off. But when everybody was gone to lunch, it just started ripping. Like it just start. See, look at the time frame between like 11:30 all the way up to about 12:15. It just started ripping. When people came back from lunch, then of course people's going to sell. They're going to take their profits, and then it started coming down, started barcoding sideways, and all up until when it got closer and closer. I had a feeling that when it got closer to the market closing, that it was going to rip up, and that's exactly what it did. It ripped up into closing, almost up to that $2 mark again, 208, and then even in the after hours, it's still going. It's still going. And remember, this morning I said the volume was like 100. The volume was like way up. Um, what's the volume now? Let's go. Let's take a look at it. Where's the volume? Oh, it's down here. It's at 260 million right now. It's almost at three. So I'm curious what this is going to be right when, like, maybe I'm going to start maybe like 30 minutes until 8 or 15 minutes to 8. That's the critical time that you really need to watch it and see what's going to happen. Because it may be a lot of selling off by that time because people don't want to, people are going to be, they're going to be curious on what's going to happen tomorrow morning with this stock. And it may be natural for it to sell off, right? But when the sell off starts, there's most likely going to be some news that come out and it's going to push it back up because people are going to FOMO back in and buy it because they're going to see it ripping up. And the more news come out, the more FOMO come out, it's just going to keep going. I don't know how much further this can go, but let's look back at the history. Like when it opened up, it went April of last year, April 12th. It was at 16 bucks, and then it just it just tanked, right? It just tanked. But a year ago, we were up in here. We was up in the $10 area, $8 area, and then it just started. You know, it just started selling off. But 3 months ago, we were like way up here, way up in $1 or something. Now we're already past our 3 month high. Um, I think this is going to be some key prices right here. When we get up to really close to like $8, this when we get close to $8 or approaching 6 and 7 and 8, that's going to be a key thing because I think more people are going to buy in. Some people are going to sell off because some people bought in like at 50 cents. Some people bought like in cheaper than that. See, I'll show you. Well, let's go down here real quick because I only have a small amount in here and I bought some more today. So January 19th, I bought some at, I just moved $11 over there. Then I had some change sitting in Robinhood. So I just moved that over there. And then I bought some more today. So, and then my average was, let me see. I think we can go in here. Let's see. Make sure nothing in here important. Okay. So my average back then was 80. I bought 13 shares at 80. See right down there, 13 shares at 86 cents. And then I think it changed after that. Yeah, 84 cents. I bought it when it dipped down. And then I bought some more here at open. Is my son in there? I bought more at $1.06 today, 100 shares. So, because I felt like it was going to rip, like I just felt like it was going to rip, so I bought more. But we're going to keep an eye on this and see. It's trying to tank right now. It's already 6:03, so The closer it gets to 8 o'clock, you most likely going to see some selling off. Am I going to sell? I'm not selling today. I'm not selling today. I want to see what tomorrow holds. I'm not worried about if I lose these profits right at this moment. Where's it at? I'm not worried about losing these profits right here because it's only $160. I'd rather have my initial investment back. That's what's important to me, okay? Because that's not, I mean, 160. I mean, that's like one of my bills. I pay a bill with that, and then it's gone. Buy groceries, it's gone. Okay, but anyway, we're gonna keep an eye on this. There's still going to be some more hype around this come tomorrow, but after hours tomorrow, or when it closes, some people are not going to want to hold this over the weekend, so they're going to sell. So, and that's just like reality. Most people do that on the weekend, and then next week is probably going to pick back up. But the news, I kind of vaguely heard some news about I guess it's the CEO or someone. Um, they're trying to get rid of the people that are shorting these stocks and doing illegal things in the stock market to crush companies, right? So they hired an investigator or some kind of FBI person that got involved. Like, you go look it up. Okay, I don't want to give you the wrong information, but it's somewhere along that line that they're trying to get rid of these people and investigate people that are doing that are shorting the stocks and trying to push people out of business. A lot of these shorts, that's their job, is to push companies out of business. And there's also illegal um, synthetic shares being placed out there, like more shares than what the company owns is out there. They're trying to get rid of all of that. So my thought is, when I heard some of that news, I'm thinking that some of the shorts, they were like, well, you know what, let me get out of this. So they located shares and try to cover. I think a lot of the shorts are trying to cover because if some investigation come on, it's going to be some trouble. So they're trying to get out of it. That's what I think. That's what I think. But let's keep an eye on it. I could be wrong. Let's keep an eye on it till tomorrow and see what happens, especially when it hits the 8 o'clock. All right, guys, got to go. See you tomorrow.